Tell them like, what's up? What's happening? Hey, what's up? All right, man, let's cut the bull. It's Ted Politics, Real Chicken News, Devontae Frederick, Governor, South Carolina, 2026. But let's get into talking about how people don't understand how to win. Okay, for example, move your hand. For example, right? People agree and disagree all at the same time, right? I give you an example. So most people agree that they want to get rid of state taxes, right? But then they disagree with voting. How you go fix one if you can't even do the other? You got to do one in order to fix the other one. So that's what I'm saying. They backwards, bro. Like here you have candidates that's at least talking about trying to change the state income tax laws, right? Now don't get me wrong, you got people that'll lie and say anything to get into that chair. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm not one of them. You feel me? Because I ain't finna sit here and tell folks what I'm gonna try to do and then don't even try to do it. That's to me that's ungodly. You did. So all I'm saying is for the past maybe 10 years, maybe even 20, we every election, no matter what election it is, whether it's for the president, whether it's for the governor, whether it's for whatever, we always getting tricked. Always getting tricked into believing that who we voting for really, really cares about us, right? And the problem with that is we never do research, y'all. That's why we don't never know who we voting for. We just be voting. We just voting for the words they speaking. We supposed to be voting for the person that they really is. Because I could speak any words, you know what I'm saying? People could say anything, you feel me? But what is really truly on their heart? And when you find out what's truly on a person's heart, that's when you start getting the truth. You did? So the question is, why do you want to eliminate state income taxes? Why not? They making the money back from everything else. Social Security, that's its own tax. Medicare, that's its own tax. Federal government taxes, that's its own tax. State taxes, that's its own tax. Take away the state taxes, we'll save a lot of money in each and every individual citizen's pocket. Not to mention, if you go Google it, go Google and see what's the average cost of living in South Carolina. Well, for one person, the average cost is about $56,000 annually. You dig what I'm saying? And in order to even obtain that, you would have to make about $60,000 or about $65,000 to even make $55,000 after taxes. That's just what you're making after taxes, not including your living expenses throughout the whole year. You get what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is keep money in my people's pocket. And my people is the people of South Carolina, period. You know what I'm saying? We would definitely make that money back through sales. And I'm going to tell you, there's some things that might have to get done in order for the sales to go up too. One thing to start with, you don't have to sell alcohol 7 days a week, 24/7. Yeah, it might be more DUIs. Yeah, it might be a lot more alcohol related things going on. It is what it is. Y'all made it legal, so y'all get ready to get the paddy wagon ready for when somebody out there being stupid. It is what it is. But that's one way to bring up revenue in South Carolina, because I guarantee you on a Sunday, if Georgia ain't selling alcohol on Sunday, guess who coming over here to buy alcohol? People from Georgia. See, I'm looking at it from a business standpoint as well as from a personal standpoint. Personally, I want South Carolina to win. And on a business standpoint, we need to bring more money, period. Number two, the second way we could bring more revenue to South Carolina, legalize cannabis. I'm sorry, but it only makes sense. We in a state where we got so much land, bro. Y'all know how many acres of land in South Carolina? About 20 million. It's anywhere from 19 million to about 21 million acres of land in South Carolina, bro. And guess how many acres the state of South Carolina actually owns? The state itself only owns 1 million of the acres. You know what I'm saying? Or probably not even the whole million, like 800,000 or something. The majority of the land is owned by the people, because the federal government only owns about 3,500,000 some acres in South Carolina. So it's like the other what? If they own 3 million and they own basically a million, let's say them combined is 5 million. We still looking at about a cool what 15, anywhere from 15 to 16 million, I believe. No, anywhere from about 15 to 14 million or something like that. And we talking about acres of land, y'all. An acre ain't small. Go Google how big an acre is. So South Carolina got more than enough land to begin a cannabis operation. And let me tell you the biggest catch to this cannabis thing, because y'all probably like, oh, you're gonna take the land, da, da, da. Let me tell you something else, dog. I've been doing so much research. I went as far as to see how many acres it would take to start a cannabis farm. It only take anywhere from 5 to 40 acres, bro. Now, certain companies, you know, certain big companies out there, they using as high as 211 acres for their farm. But the minimum is 5 acres for a farm, a cannabis farm. And then I went as far as to look up who owned the other, you know, acres in South Carolina, because I know it's more than just the people, right? So you got 10. Well, I'm gonna take out the state of South Carolina is one of them. So let's take out the state of South Carolina. They own 1,200,000 or something. Then you got like 9 other companies or families that own the rest of that shit. Not the rest of it, but they own a good majority of it. I got my notes in the house, but I could give you one off the top of the head. Coming in seventh place, owning like anywhere from 200,000 to 300,000 acres is Plum Creek. They own 1.1% of South Carolina. Let's just put it like that. And they 1.1% is like roughly 300,000 acres or something like that. So what I was thinking was, if we ask these 10 majority landowners to just give us 40 acres apiece, y'all. Just 40 acres apiece. You know what I'm saying? That'll be 400 acres that we using in the state of South Carolina to grow cannabis. And that'll be more than any other state for as far as I know, when it come down to like, you know, corporation type of deal or whatever. But yeah, imagine that, y'all. We using 400 acres in the state of South Carolina to grow cannabis. And that's going to bring more people to South Carolina and spend money, period. Because people love cannabis, bro. You can't deny it. Every day somebody getting locked up over it. Every day somebody getting a ticket over it. Every day somebody getting arrested over it. So you can't deny that cannabis is the wave. You dig? And like I said, that's probably the best way to bring money to South Carolina. Make it recreational, make it medical. Do both, because it's going to be money. It's going to be taxed. You tax both of them. If we go eliminate the state taxes, we could go ahead and double tax the marijuana, double tax the cannabis, period. Because people go buy it, dude. Like, you're gonna make the money back, like I said. You know what I'm saying? And taking away income tax, don't touch the Social Security, don't touch the Medicare. That ain't the social. I mean, state income tax is a separate entity that they just taking, y'all. I'll go even further to say this. The minimum wage in South Carolina is still $7.25. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. People getting paid more than that, but if they wanted to, they can still pay you $7.25. And guess how much you would make after taxes if you getting paid once a week at 40 hours? And this only at 40 hours. You still wouldn't be making $300 a week. And then if you add in 10 hours of overtime, you still wouldn't probably be making $300 a week off of $7.25. And then if you go up and pay, guess what? They gonna take more of your money. The Social Security and the Medicare gonna come out at a rate of, the Social Security gonna be at a rate of 6.2%, and the Medicare gonna be at a rate of 1.45%, bro. So altogether, that's like what, 7.35% that they taking, literally, already, plus the state taxes. So yeah, man, if you want to eliminate state taxes, man, vote Devontae Frazier, Governor of South Carolina 2026. And I'll be back with more facts and more information about how I'm gonna win.